was the summer of 1969, had come to Cape Cod that night. And I would not have taken it, except that I read the comic books came to our town every Tuesday. And, the kids my age all read the comics. And I read, my favorite comic was a comic called Turok, Son of Stone. And it was about these two Indians. And I followed their adventures. But in the previous week, they had taken peyote or some other hallucinogen, and they had been transported back in time, and they had seen dinosaurs. And, even at that age, I had a deep interest in paleontology. And I asked the guy, well, if I take that, will I see dinosaurs? And he said, you might. And I took it, and I had a very, very intense hallucinogenic trip. And a lot of people in my town had taken it that night for the first time. And it was really kind of a magical night. And I ended up in the neighboring town in the morning, but I was crashing at that point. And I was coming down, and I was at that point, very remorseful. And I felt like I had I had broken my vow. And I also was going to get in trouble when I got home because I had violated my curfew. My mother, was very tough. I say in my book, American Values, that she invented tough love. And I had to go home and face the music. And so I was walking home, getting increasingly dark. And just before I got home, I saw some boys in the woods, some older kids, and I went in there to see what they were up to. And I told them that I was crashing on this, on the acid, and they offered me. And the whole time I was saying to myself, I'm never going to do this again. No matter what, I'm never going to do it again.